of any women's Division 1, 2, or 3 program. Some key players to watch for Rochester in this game. Number 5, Kirsten Ross. Number 11, Ellen Coleman. And number 15, Bridget Varon. They have been the 3 dominant goal scorers for the Yellow Jackets this season. And again, Sean, as you said, players to watch for Oneonta, Na Wright being one of them. The DeSimone sisters, Dana and Carly. And also 2, Kayla Brantmeyer. Rochester with the ball right now. There is Ellen Coleman with it. And that ball will go out of bounds. Rochester throwing. There's Bridget Varon with it. And that's taken away by Dana DeSimone. And now a throw-in for Oneonta. And here comes Aaron Boyle. And Sean, we were talking when we were at the game yesterday just how powerful Aaron Boyle's throw-ins are.
It's absolutely remarkable. I mean, I can't believe it. No, when I used to play soccer, I can't throw that ball that far. I'm sure there's a couple players on our men's team that cannot throw the ball that far. It's constantly an attacking threat when she can reach the 6 inside the box with a throw-in. It might as well be a corner kick, how far she can toss the ball.
Free kick here for Rochester. Megan McGee taking it, plays it in the box, and it's headed out by Kayla Brantmeyer. There's Na Wright going after the ball. Chasing it down for Rochester is number 21, Danielle Crean. And she'll throw this one in for the Yellow Jackets. And now another throw-in. There's Carly DeSimone going for the ball for Oneonta. And Rochester comes away with it. That's number 19, Elizabeth Martins. Now Na Wright with the ball. Na Wright trying to create something. Still with it. Gets it over to Carly DeSimone. And a hard slide tackle there, but play goes on.
That was a tough tackle. Players going to the ground, but touches the ball first, so it was a clean tackle every time.
Throw in for Oneonta along the far sidelines. Amanda Regensberger throws that one in. And now Aaron Boyle will chase this ball down. Aaron Boyle really going at it with Bridget Varon. And now Alana Fisher with it.
It's very good pass work here. Not just blasting the ball forward by the defense, but taking control and trying to create
Here's
something.
Brittany Huber for the Yellow Jackets, and Lusby comes out and misses it, and the ball is still loose. And Regensberger's able to clear it for Oneonta.
That was a very lucky break there for Oneonta.
Here in the 6th minute of play, the time is not up on your screens, but we are just in the 6th minute of play. Oneonta was able to get up early on Roger Williams getting two quick goals, and Rochester nearly did that here to Oneonta.
Live as it's gonna get.
There's Na Wright with it. And that ball is cleared away now by Oneonta. Na Wright just clears it up. Dana DeSimone trying to chase this one down for Rochester, and the keeper for Rochester comes way out of the net there, Bridget Lang.
Nice clean tackle there.
There's Carly DeSimone getting it to her older sister Dana now. Dana in the corner with it. And this is going to be a throw-in. Very close to being a corner kick, but it will be a throw-in for Rochester. As they say, it went out of bounds off of Dana DeSimone. There's Alana Fisher with it now. Now Amanda Regensberger. Regensberger still with it. Getting to the far sidelines with it. Trying to find Corey Ham there.
Just a step offsides behind the defense.
And this will be a free kick here for Rochester.
There you see a 50-50 ball. The more Oneonta can win the 50-50 ball, I know Liz McGrail likes.
There's Dana DeSimone. DeSimone goes in, and what a save. A remarkable save by Bridget Lang.
That was a huge opportunity. It was very nicely taken by DeSimone, too. I'm glad to see she didn't just try to hammer that ball. She tried to place it low and away for the goalkeeper, who just made a fantastic stretch to get her hand to it.
Bridget Lang, the sophomore, coming up huge there for the Yellow Jackets.
And now a dangerous corner kick to come.
Good ball in the box here. And now the ball with Kayla Brantmeyer. Dana DeSimone there, and now the ball's in the box. And now will be a goal kick for Rochester.
As I was saying before that almost goal-scoring opportunity, I know Liz McGrail says the more and more we can win the 50-50 ball, the better chance we have, and that'll be a key of possession. Again, winning the 50-50 ball, keeping the ball on the ground, and making your good, hard passes. The team with the most possession typically will come away with a victory at the end of the day.
Rochester with it there is Ellen Coleman. And there's a turnover for Rochester. Aaron Boyle now with the ball.
Apparently, according to the live stats.
Yeah, that was last week.
Oh, yeah.
Boyle trying to find now right.
What is that word trying? I don't know. I was thinking shots, but we had more shots and we had more goals.
And there's Brittany Huber with it.
Maybe it's just more play inputs. Maybe they just make it up.
Regensburger heads the ball on to Corey Ham.
Oh.
Corey Ham finds some space as she crosses over midfield with it. And now it's a throw-in for Oneonta. A great crowd on hand here. A beautiful Saturday afternoon here for the second round of the NCAA tournament.
Why doesn't it run? Because that would just be good. They could just read what.
That's kind of, but it can't be that instant.
It could be that instant.
You can watch it online.
Now Rochester with it.
Right? They're streaming Hulu today.
And now it's a quick throw-in for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
And now Carly DeSimone gets it back to Regensburger.
Just an unfortunate ball forward there. I don't think she meant to kick that ball out of bounds. Just went off the wrong side of her foot, probably.
Here in the 11th minute of play, the second round of the NCAA tournament, the Oneonta Red Dragons and the Rochester Yellow Jackets. It's a 0-0 score here in the 11th minute of play. And a goal kick there for Amy Lusby. So far in this game, both teams have had decent chances as Corey Ham goes down, and now the clock will be stopped here.
Pretty sure she's going to get a yellow card for this one. She came in late and took her feet out. There was plenty of room in front of, I believe that was Ham moving forward the ball. A very physical attacker. She was moving forward nicely, and the defender just took her feet out, which if you take away a potential goal-scoring opportunity or somebody moving forward with the ball cheaply like that, you're going to get a yellow card with it every time. So now Rochester needs to be careful not to get her another one.
Number 8, Marissa Braverman, was issued that yellow card for Rochester. Caitlin Burke on this free kick for Oneonta into the box. There's a shot and it's just up and over.
Unfortunate miss there. Oneonta's had two great opportunities on the net. You have to start thinking if they could settle their nerves and bring the ball down a bit that they're going to bury one of these home.
That was Kayla Brantmeyer with that shot that went up and over the crossbar. And now a goal kick for Bridget Lang.
Came in lunging pretty dangerously there.
Still fighting for the ball now. And it's a Rochester throw-in. A quick throw-in by Ellen Coleman. Ball's in the box and no harm there for Amy Lusby.
Yeah, Kay, go!
There's Brantmeyer now. Caleb Brantmeyer.
Look for the cross to not right here if she can get the ball through.
And that ball's taken away by number 25, Megan McGee.
Cleared away safely by the defense.
Brantmeyer was last year's SUNYAC Rookie of the Year, and this year Carly DeSimone got that honor, so 2 straight years where Oneonta has had the SUNYAC Rookie of the Year.
First down, second blow.
Throw in here for Erin Boyle. With her power, she's going to throw this one into the box.
Such an amazing throw that she has there.
And now it'll be a goal kick.
I see Oneonta every time the ball's up and in the 18 that they're just trying to head the ball forward towards net. If they could settle that ball down, I know there's a lot of traffic in front, but if you can settle that ball down and create some space, which I believe Not Right is very capable of doing. She's always just, looking to do the smart thing with the ball every time she makes touches. If they could do that inside the box, they're going to be a very, very dangerous attacking threat.
Caitlin Burke tried to get that ball to Corey Ham. And now it's another corner kick for Oneonta. Or excuse me, a throw-in. As Erin Boyle will come down and throw this ball in.
Even with Erin Boyle throwing it, it might as well be a corner. She's going to reach the 6 with this throw-in.
Here in the 14th minute of play in the first half. Still scoreless here between Oneonta and Rochester. There's Not Right with it. Plays it back to Boyle. And it will be a goal kick.
Oneonta's putting on some good pressure here. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Comes over the side and whips out. I know it's got a video from before. Won't play that.
Rochester with the ball there. Bridget Varon got it. And now Alana Fisher will chase this ball down. Rochester try to get that ball to number 17, Brittany Huber.
Good pass work and good control there displayed by Oneonta's defense. Not to just immediately try to thrash the ball forward, but to make passes and make sure somebody gets a clean touch on it.
Throw in here for Danielle Crean of Rochester. And it'll be an Oneonta throw in here.
Nice turn by Not Right.
Not Right goes down there. A lot of contact as Kirsten Ross came over.
Now that one I don't believe would be worthy of a card, only because they were almost shoulder to shoulder. The defender hadn't quite been beaten when she took Nah out. And again, I don't know how much the referee just wants to start throwing out yellow cards this early in the game.
Free kick here for Caitlin Burke.
First of all, blue body language.
I like the idea of keeping the ball low and on the ground, but the defense just snuff it out.
Burke tried to get the ball to Dana DeSimone on that free kick, but Rochester was able to keep it away from her. And now it's a Yellow Jacket throw-in. There's Brantmeyer with it.
Moving with good pace, but nobody in the middle to try to take that ball as it rolls straight to the keeper. No trouble.
Now in the 16th minute of play here in the first half. Oneonta and Rochester, second round of the NCAA tournament. Still looking for our game's first goal.
That's a nice ball forward.
DeSimone there with the ball, trying to split defenders. A lot of contact there. Lots of contact there between Dana DeSimone and Brittany Huber.
There was lots of contact, but players were both shoulder to shoulder. I didn't see it,
And they're
a
calling,
cheap foul.
and it's a free kick for Rochester. Head coach Liz McGrail can't be too happy about that call.
Get there. Push.
It's so far. Very, very physical game. It seems almost every time the girls are playing the ball together, they're always shoulder to shoulder, just trying to jostle and out-muscle somebody for possession.
Oneonta has 3 shots on goal. No shots on goal yet for Rochester.
Nice flick on, but nobody there to finish it up. A little flick on like that, if it can come back into the middle of the 18 for a player to bury, is always very dangerous. Just a slight redirection that can be very tricky for any goalie to try to track and follow and you know, keep their eyes on the play for.
Throwing for Rochester.
Third best in terms of admission and application rates.
Alana Fisher will throw this one in for Oneonta. There's Kirsten Ross with it, getting it over to number 19, Elizabeth Martins. Ball up in the air. And that is a foul on Amanda Regensberger.
It's going to be just outside the 18, I believe.
The officials are calling this one just outside of the box. Rochester is pleading for that call to be in the box. But this is a very dangerous spot nonetheless.
The girls only fell right in between the 18, which means the contact would have been made right outside the 18, but very dangerous, dangerous position for Rochester right now.
There you see the Oneonta wall of defenders moving back just a little bit. And this is going to be the first real test that Amy Lusby will see today here in the 19th minute. Kirsten Ross with the kick off the crossbar. Ball headed up and over the net.
Does not get much closer than that. That was a fantastic take, just unlucky. She beat the goalkeeper, but she just did not beat the bar.
Kirsten Ross missed, and then a header by number 11, Ellen Coleman, as the ball redirected off the crossbar, and her head shot went up and over the bar, and Oneonta got a goal kick out of it. Rochester just plays it back to the keeper.
Possession lost rather cheaply there by the Rochester goalkeeper.
DeSimone
Nicely played.
plays it on to Fisher. Fisher plays it into the box. Ball's punched out. Shot by Burke, and that goes wide.
I have to think Berkey can finish a little bit better than that. The ball was bouncing a bit, so it may have taken a skip right before it made contact with her foot, but I don't think if Berkey gets another, chance like that she's going to miss again. I think she's going to bury that almost every time.
There's been great pace to this game. Usually soccer isn't the fastest paced game, but these last 2 or 3 minutes, we've seen very great chances for both teams.
It's back and forth.
There's Regensberger with it. And nobody home there for Rochester, and Alana Fisher will chase this ball down for the Red Dragons. Now Rochester with it. There's Bridget Varon, taken away there by Carly DeSimone. Another turnover there for Oneonta. Rochester with it. Ball played in the box. There's number 11. There's a goal. But they're waving it off. Handball by Rochester. They get the goal, but it's waved off. A handball on Rochester. No goal.
That is a lucky break there for Oneonta.
Ellen Coleman put that one in the back of the net, but the officials say handball, and the goal is waved off.
Sometimes it's tough whether an official has to decide whether the ball played the hand or the hand played the ball forward. But when the ball is settled to the ground like that and it leads to what would have been a goal without the handball, the official has to wave it.
Aaron Boyle clears that ball away for Oneonta. And now we have our first substitution of the game. Here for Rochester, number 27, Rachel Wesley in the ball game here in the 22nd minute of play. And she will come in and replace number 8, Melissa Braverman. So 27 for 8 for Rochester here in the 22nd minute of the first half. Rochester there, and that ball's taken away by Aaron Boyle. Now
Good
Corey
pass work.
Ham with it.
It almost seems like every time Corey Ham gets her foot to the ball, she just takes it up the sideline with such pace. She's just a physical attacker moving forward and a dangerous threat.
Foul on Rochester, free kick for Oneonta. Caitlin Burke will take it. Booming kick downfield.
Nice flick on.
Now Wright trying to get it to Dana DeSimone. And 3 Rochester defenders swarm on her and just clear that ball away.
Dana DeSimone was a little late on that run. I don't know if she knew Now Wright was going to flick it forward. It was put into space very nicely for her. If she had been on the run, she could have split the defenders and had a goal-scoring opportunity yet again.
There's Caitlin Burke with it for Oneonta. There's DeSimone. And the shot right at Bridget Lang.
It was a good shot with defenders all over her, but didn't really trouble the goalkeeper all too much. Nicely played, though, by Oneonta.
Rochester there with it. Brittany Huber.
Come on now, pressure it, no serve, come on now.
Aaron Boyle heads that ball up. Ball still in bounds here. And it's now a goal kick for Amy Lusby.
Win this ball away.
There's the kick for Lusby, a low line drive kick. Now Rochester with it. There's Elizabeth Martins. And that shot just goes wide.
19, yep.
Here in the 25th minute of play, Rochester, another great opportunity for them. And the shot by Martins goes just wide, and another goal kick for Lusby.
Keep going, Clark.
Carly DeSimone going at it there with Brittany Huber. Throwing for Rochester now.
Test. Test.
There's Catherine Rowe with it for Rochester. Trying to find Bridget Varon.
Test.
And Varon's shot goes wide. Lusby makes the save. And now it's a corner kick for Rochester.
These Rochester foots are looking very dangerous from deep. That's 2 shots now that have almost been buried upper 90 from about 20, 25 yards deep. Very difficult thing for a goalie to just have to keep in the back of her mind when they can shoot from anywhere.
Kirsten Ross with this corner kick for the Yellow Jackets, their first corner of the game. Good ball in the box. And Brantmeyer got ahead on that one and cleared it away. Now Wright trying to turn there. And that will be a foul on Rochester.
Now Wright's getting knocked around a bit so far.
Now Wright has gone to the ground a couple of times today, but she's bounced right back up.
She does play well.
Regensberger with it for Oneonta. Plays it over to Alana Fisher. Fisher looking for somebody.
Possession given away cheaply.
Over top, come on.
Nicely settled by Berkey along the side.
Now Wright trying to chase it down, but it rolls out of bounds. Quick throw in there for Rochester here in the 27th minute of play.
Nice flick through by Na.
Caleb Brettmeyer with it, just outside of the box. A low shot, and it goes wide.
Nice little cheeky touch through there by Na to try to play her attacker forward, who almost made something out of it.
Goal kick for Bridget Lang. And this could be trouble now. Rochester's Brittany Huber with the ball, but Aaron Boyle comes over and just kicks that one out of bounds.
Play the ball safely, let your defenders get back.
Get on 23, one of you, come on.
Now a big throw in here.
Come on.
And that ball heads up and over. Throwing for Oneonta.
She really just puts her whole body into that thing. It's a good whip forward.
Now it will be a throw in for Rochester.
These guys are working together good. Yeah, all people. Cody just one go. The one that went over.
Where you are, right here you go.
Let's go, face ball, face ball.
Yep, and out.
Brettmeyer with it.
Turn here, look not to the corner.
Brettmeyer with it in the corner. Now Wright got a little too much leg into that one, trying to get it to Dana DeSimone, who gets it back to Regensberger. Little miscommunication there between Dana DeSimone and Caitlin Burke, resulting in a throw-in for Rochester. Another throw-in now for Rochester along the far sidelines. Rochester with it in the corner. And it's a corner kick for Rochester. 30th minute of play here in the first half, and Rochester gets another corner kick. Tied up here 0-0. Here's Kirsten Ross with the corner kick for Rochester. It's a low line drive into the box. And it's headed out. And now Oneonta has their first sub of the game. Number 22, Melissa Guglielmo, comes in the game, replacing number 9, Corey Ham. So 22 for 9 for Oneonta here in the 31st minute of play. And there's a goal kick for Amy Lusby. Out of bounds along the far sidelines. Oneonta throwing.
Look for that quick switch.
And again, another Oneonta throwing. There you see in the background a lot of people on hand today.
There really is a nice crowd here today for this game. I would say one of the bigger crowds we've had all year.
And you don't really expect weather like this in the middle of November here in Oneonta, but
Not at all.
mostly sunny skies and a temperature that people can handle, don't need to bundle up. Now Caitlin Burke with it for Oneonta. And now Rochester with possession. Elizabeth Martins with it. Trying to get it on to Ellen Coleman. Ellen Coleman. Nobody there for Rochester in the box. And now Regensburger with it. And it will be a throw-in for Oneonta. .32nd minute of play here, first half. No score. Oneonta and Rochester, second round of the NCAA tournament. These two teams met earlier this season, the season opener actually, for Oneonta all the way back on September 4th at Rochester. And Oneonta came away with a 1-0 win on that day. And Liz McGrail and her team trying to get their second win against this tough Rochester Yellow Jackets team to advance to the sectional 16 round of the NCAA tournament. Throwing for Oneonta. Regensburger will throw it in. Now Guglielmo with it. Guglielmo along the far sidelines. Being pressured there by Catherine Rowe. And now it's a corner for Oneonta here in the 33rd minute. Not right. Will take this corner kick, and she usually does take all the corner kicks for the Red Dragons. Ball in the box, and it's headed out. Now right, there's a shot, and it's just up and over the bar.
What a fantastic take by Not Right. It was just a little too high.
And again, Bridget Lang will have a goal kick for Rochester here in the 34th minute of play. Shots on goal favor Oneonta. 7 shots for them, only 3 for Rochester.
Just got out of there by the defense.
So far in this first half, 3 saves for Brittany Lang, just 1 save for Amy Lusby. And now it's a throw-in for Rochester. Number 25, Megan McGee will throw it in. And now Brantmeyer with it. Gets it over to Caitlin Burke.
Nice give and go.
And Rochester just clears that ball away. Now Regensburger with it. And that will be a goal kick now for Rochester. Here in the 35th minute of play, just about 12 minutes left in this first half, and Sean, really, both teams have had opportunities, but they haven't been yet to capitalize. It's just an evenly matched game right now.
Back and forth, physical play on both sides. I mean, the game really is 50-50. It's still up in the air, so who knows? This game could end up being 1-0, but I mean, we'll see as the game goes on. I really don't even know what to think so far because they're so evenly matched.
And again, for one of these teams, unfortunately, their season will end today. And for the other, their hopes of winning a NCAA national championship will continue, and they would advance to the round of 16. Aaron Boyle with this throw in here for Oneonta. Ball in the box. Ends up back to Alana Fisher. Fisher trying to get it to Carly DeSimone now. DeSimone keeping it in bounds. Guglielmo plays it in the box. And Rochester's able to get it out of there. Now Regensburger with it. Regensburger's able to turn the corner. Ball played into the box. Headed up in the air.
Oneonta keeping a constant pressure on here.
Now right with that header. But Bridget Lang ends up with that ball, and she'll just boot this one away here in the 37th minute of play.
Guglielmo, I believe, got the first head on the ball. I'd like to see them maybe try to target her. She stands, I believe, 5'8", which is a good physical presence for an attacking forward.
DeSimone had a good opportunity there, but she lost her footing.
We gotta compete!
And again, as you said, Sean, Guglielmo was 5'8", only one player on the field taller than her, which is on Rochester. Number 23, Catherine O, was 5'10".
You know, if you're going to play the ball through the air, you want to pick out your bigger targets. They, tend to be able to get up and above the other players out there, except for the goalkeeper, of course, who can, get up there with their hands.
Free kick here for Rochester. Megan McGee will take it.
Second ball, White, second ball!
And there's Alana Fisher now.
Over top! She's here! Jump it in, yes!
There's Alana Weiland with it for Rochester. Out of bounds and a throw-in for Rochester.
Get on the other side of her, that's it. Keep going, keep going.
7 minutes remaining here in the first half. We are in the 39th minute of play. No score yet here in the second round game of the NCAA tournament. The Oneonta Red Dragons and the Rochester Yellow Jackets in a tightly contested affair here today.
I like the decision to keep the ball on the ground by the goalkeeper.
There's Now Right with it.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
There's Bridget Varon with it for Rochester.
Come on, Carly.
She gets it over to Brittany Huber.
Hustle back, Carly. Just keep coming back. Behind!
Ball in the box, and Aaron Boyle is there.
Oneonta's going to come away with this one.
40th minute of play here in the first half.
Yeah, no out, Blue. Turn, one to beat now, one to beat.
Burke with it. Trying to get it up to Dana DeSimone.
Carly, just relax, Carly.
DeSimone with it.
Nobody in the box with her.
Now Rochester with possession. Bridget Varon trying to get it to her teammate Ellen Coleman.
Come on, Blue.
Now Aaron Boyle with it. Gets it over to Fisher.
Slide, forward, slide. Over top, Alana, over top. That's good, that's good. Come on, Melissa. Pressure her.
Fisher trying to find Guglielmo. And that ball's cleared away by number 17, Brittany Huber. Now a sub for Rochester, number 22, Jane Gavriti, into the ballgame, replacing number 5, Kirsten Ross. So 22 for 5 here in the 41st minute for Rochester.
Over top.
There's DeSimone with it along the far sidelines. Gets by a couple defenders. DeSimone still with it.
Look to make a pass to the middle.
And DeSimone creates a corner kick here for the Red Dragons in the 42nd minute of play. Less than 5 minutes left here in the first half.
On the ball, Blues, go! On your ball! Wait.
All right, good ball in the box.
Dangerous.
Fisher. Now the ball back to Now Right.
Nice cut.
Ball back ends up to not right. Trying to keep it in bounds. And it will now be an Oneonta throw-in here in the 42nd minute. Aaron Boyle will throw it in. Ball in the box. And it'll be a goal kick.
Liv not right. I think it was not right. Tried to just one time play that ball back into the box. She had some space. I'd like to see her settle that ball down and then really put a clean one into the box, trying to pick out one of her attackers up front.
There you see we are in the 43rd minute of play in the first half. Another sub for Rochester. Number 4, Heather Alico in the ball game, replacing number 15, Bridget Varon. There's Dana DeSimone. Ball in the box, and off the side of the goal, there will be another goal kick.
Oneonta is really taking advantage of that. The left side of the field, just running it up the sidelines and moving the ball to the corner for the crosses in. And so far, it seems almost pretty uncontested. Every time they're trying to go down there, they seem like they've found maybe a hole in the defense that they can run through. Not trying to be sneaky and sneak that straight back into the net.
In the second half, we'll bring in sideline reporter Mike Weltman with the coach's analysis of the first half. Throwing out for Alana Fisher. And Lang comes all the way out. And now it's a corner for Oneonta here in the 44th minute.
You can see the goalkeeper was disappointed with herself in the placement of that ball. How huge this would be for Oneonta to bury one right before the half.
Now right into the box. And that ball on the ground rolls right into the hands of Bridget Lang.
She had a little bit more time. I don't think she hit that ball very cleanly. You know, from there, you'd like to think she could bury it almost every time. I think she just slightly swung and just came over the top of the ball too much and just softly passed it to the goalkeeper on the ground. But a good goal-scoring opportunity nonetheless.
Less than 1 minute remaining now in the first half. We are still tied here, 0-0. Alana Fisher with it for Oneonta. Trying to get it to Carly DeSimone. But that ball will just roll out of bounds for another goal kick.
25 seconds.
20 seconds left now here in the first half.
That ball there. Win that ball, Blue.
Less than 10 seconds left there. Now right with it. Surrounded by 3 defenders, and Rochester just clears it. And that will do it for the first half. Two evenly matched teams here, 0-0. 10 shots on goal for Oneonta, and only 3 for Rochester, but they were 3 quality shots on goal, Sean. And right now, it's just too close to tell who's going to win this game.
It's way too close to tell. I mean, I think based off the first half, Oneonta had slightly more pressure. I mean, if I had to say maybe, I don't know, 55-45, I really don't know. It could go either way. Both teams are just so incredibly physical, so fast, and have had their opportunities. It just depends on which one is going to really take advantage and finish it cleanly.
It is halftime right now. We will take a quick break and be back with the second half. Again, the score here at halftime, Oneonta 0, Rochester 0.
So to start the second half, since his microphone's not.
And they need to capitalize on opportunities. What she means by that, Billy, is they have a lot of missed opportunities, and obviously if they do capitalize, they should come the victor of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, Mike. And Again, now they will switch sides. Oneonta will be attacking from left to right on your screens. Again, Oneonta wearing the white jerseys with the black numbers. Rochester wearing their blue jerseys with the white numbers. Then Rochester will be attacking from left to right. In the first half, number 8, Marissa Braverman of Rochester was given a yellow card, the only card in that first half, but there were a few fouls and some physical play. And Sean, you only expect that physical play to increase here in the second half.
That's very true. I mean, especially out of Nah Wright, you can see she's sitting there with a couple scuff marks on the back of her number 13 jersey. She's a constant threat. The defense is going to try to take her out of the game, hopefully cleanly. You never want to see some dirty play, but they just want to make sure that, we know you're here. We're going to watch you this whole game, and we're going to make it as hard as possible, really make you work to get an opportunity on our goal.
And now the clock is up and running for us here in the second half. And here is Regensburger. This ball will go out of bounds as Regensburger and Ellen Coleman would at it for Rochester. Throwing now for Aaron Boyle.
I'd like to see Oneonta continuing to drive the ball up the left side of the field. I don't know if it's a weakness or a hole that they've found on the left side of the defense, but so far it seems almost every try they've been able to move the ball up that way. And if they can consistently continue to put crosses into the box, the more supply, the more opportunities they're going to have on the net.
Throw in for Amanda Regensburger. There's Brantmeyer now. Over to Carly DeSimone. And that ball's knocked away there by Megan McGee. Oneonta keeps possession though. DeSimone with it in the corner. Trying to get by Jane Gaverty.
That was a good cross with a little bit of knuckling. You have to watch the goalkeeper track that ball into her hands.
That ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Rochester. Rochester with the ball. There's Danielle Crane with it. And Carly DeSimone just kicks that ball downfield. Now Catherine Roy with it for the Yellow Jackets. Getting it to Elizabeth Martins in the middle of the field. And now Carly DeSimone back with the ball. And again, Nah Wright goes down.
Nah Wright is just getting knocked around all game so far. She continues to get up, and she's being a good sport. She's not letting her temper get to her. She's keeping her composure, and, she's going to break through here. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm feeling it.
Free kick now for Oneonta. Melissa Guglielmo will take it. And there's the kick from Guglielmo. There's Carly DeSimone. DeSimone with it in the corner, plays it in the box. Headed away by Rochester. And that will be a goal kick for Rochester. There is Bridget Lang with the kick. And now there's DeSimone with it, trying to get it to Caitlin Burke. There's Burke with it now in the corner. And that will be another goal kick.
Unfortunate low ball through.
Outside the 6, White! Outside the 6! Here we go! Keep it up here! Lock it down! Go!
There's Greco, Elena Greco now. There's a shot on goal and a nice save there by Lang.
Very nice take, low and hard. Make the goalie get down and stretch out for the ball. You know, sometimes when the ball's in the air, it can tend to be a little easier for a goalkeeper to go up and get to it. When they're low and away, the goalie really has to get down and jump outward, which is much more difficult to go out and make a clean touch on the ball.
And that ball rolls into the hands of Amy Lusby. Again, here in the early stages of the second half, just the 51st minute. Second round of the NCAA tournament, Oneonta and Rochester tied up here, scoreless 0-0. A very physical and tightly contested first half, and things look like it will stay that way here in the second half. DeSimone in the box, cleared away by Rochester, and it'll be a throw-in for Oneonta.
So far in the beginning of this first half, Oneonta's pouring on the pressure.
Regensberger with the throw-in for Oneonta.
I would send the story to the
There's a lot of contact as both Aaron Boyle and Ellen Coleman go down.
picture of the two winning teams. I would definitely attach it.
And this ball's up in the air and out of bounds.
Whoever won.
Throw in there for Marissa Braverman.
That's the way. Yeah, I would probably send just
Elizabeth Martins with the ball,
use it to write, you know what I'm saying?
trying to get it to her teammate Bridget Varon. And there's Brittany Huber with it now. And that'll be a corner kick for Rochester. Number 22, Jane Gaverty, will take this corner kick for the Rochester Yellow Jackets. Both teams had a fair share of corner kicks in the first half. Neither team capitalized on them, but some pretty good balls on corner kicks, and that one's in the box, and that one goes wide. And Guglielmo will take this kick instead of the keeper, Amy Lusby. Low kick there by Guglielmo. And there's a Rochester player losing her footing. And now Danielle Crean with it for the Yellow Jackets. Now Brittany Huber with it. Huber over to Varon. Bridget Varon shot on goal, and an easy save there for Amy Lusby here early on in the 54th minute.
It was a good hard low ball through traffic, but straight at the goalkeeper.
We might have a replay of that shot on goal there by the Rochester offender. A lot of contact there. And it'll be a free kick for Oneonta.
What's the call? Our player released for the ball and she got obstructed to it.
There's Nara Wright, but she's outnumbered. Just a swarm of Rochester defenders corralled her.
Nice touch on.
Now Rochester possessing it. There's Ellen Coleman with it. Jane Gaverty trying to get the ball to her teammate, Ellen Coleman, but to no avail. It will be a goal kick now for Amy Lusby. And again, Melissa Guglielmo will take this kick.
Come on, Carly, up in the middle. Carly, come on. Every ball.
Catherine Rowe ended up with that goal kick. And now Brantmeyer going at it with a Rochester player. Brantmeyer and Catherine Rowe were the two going at it there.
Physical play picking up a bit.
Again, Oneonta really trying to get the ball to Na Wright. And a Rochester defender just kicks that ball out of bounds for an Oneonta throw-in. Aaron Boyle with this throw-in. Now Brantmeyer trying to hit it on to Alana Fisher. Bridget Varon is called for a foul there. It's a free kick for Oneonta.
It's a very good call by the referee. She clearly played the body and not the ball on that play, knocking the Oneonta player to the ground.
Caitlin Burke with this free kick. Caitlin Burke ready to take this free kick. Played in the box. And Rochester's able to get it out of there. Aaron Boyle trying to keep it in. And Guglielmo trying to turn and get a decent shot on goal, but that one was well wide.
That's exactly there where you need to show a little bit more composure. Stop, look up, possibly try to make a through ball through the traffic right at the top of the 18 instead of just trying to turn and whip a shot on net. I mean, a good effort, a good idea to try to get the go-ahead goal, but I think it may have been a better decision to look up because she had about 4 other white shirts there with her.
Free kick now for Rochester here in the 57th minute. Still looking for the first goal of this game. Now Rochester with it. Played back to Megan McGee. Now Catherine Rowe with it for the Yellow Jackets. And that ball is out of bounds for an Oneonta throw-in. There's Aaron Boyle clearing that ball away for Oneonta. Neither team right now really possessing the ball, just going back and forth.
Somebody's got to settle it and move the ball forward for their team.
And there's a turnover by Oneonta. And that ball rolls out of bounds. Goal kick for Oneonta. Corner kick now for Rochester. Jane Gaverty will take it for Rochester here in the 59th minute of play. Ball still loose, and Amanda Regensburg gets it out. There's a low shot in there from Elena Weiland. And that shot was deflected by number 11, Ellen Coleman. And now it's another corner kick for Rochester. Good opportunity here for the Yellow Jackets. Again, Jane Gaverty will take the corner kick. And there's a save.
What a fantastic save off the back post.
Ellen Coleman with the header, and I believe that was Caitlin Burke who was able to kick that ball away.
That ball was going into goal, and Caitlin just saved her team from going down 1-0. It was an excellent save.
And now the clock will be stopped, and a card will probably be issued here. Burke is okay, she does get up. And a yellow card has been issued.
It's Rochester's second yellow of the game.
Number 25, Megan McGee, is issued that yellow card. And again, Sean, as you sit there, second yellow of the game. Yeah. Megan McGee, number 25.
No, 25. Yellow card number 25.
Free kick ball in the box. DeSimone is there, ball still in the box. And Rochester trying to get it out. Now Carly DeSimone with it. Over to Regensburger. And now Boyle with it.
Yes, come on, Melissa! Come on, Elena!
That ball is headed out.
It was a good look, though. Oneonta attacker was making a run across the back, but defender just stood strong and headed the ball free.
There's Alana Fisher with it now. Trying to find Caitlin Burke. And now Burke throws a little bit of an elbow there. And it'll be a free kick for Rochester.
Rochester's going to have to be very, very careful with the physicality coming up here. 2 yellow cards already. Don't want to risk a player getting another one and being sent off.
And now some subs here. One for both teams. For Oneonta, number 9, Corey Ham back in the game. And for Rochester, number 5, Kirsten Ross.
I expect to see, again, some more good, strong physical runs up the sidelines by Ham.
And number 5, Kirsten Ross replaces number 22, Jane Gaverty. And Corey Ham also replaces number 22, Melissa Guglielmo. So 5 for 22 for Rochester and 9 for 22 for Oneonta here in the 62nd minute. There's Carly DeSimone, the SUNYAC Rookie of the Year. She crosses midfield. And now the ball to Kayla Brantmeyer. Throw in for Rochester. And now it will be Oneonta ball. Free kick here for Caitlin Burke. There's Erin Boyle with it. Throwing now for Rochester.
That wasn't here, was it?
And that ball goes out of bounds off the foot of Elena Weiland. They throw in for Oneonta. There's Brantmeyer.
Ball played up dangerously in the box. Cleared away.
And that ball will roll out of bounds. Throw in here for Regensburger. Erin Boyle will chase this ball down. Ball taken away there by Dana DeSimone.
Good pace out of the back.
There's Corey Ham along the far sidelines with it.
Trying to play it past her defender who just held her ground and played the ball out. I find it interesting to see that Oneonta is still attacking the far side of the field, whereas you would think when they switch sides they'd be on our side of the field closest to the booth, but they continue to put the pressure on the outside, on the far right.
DeSimone with a shot, and that just goes up and over.
It's a good take by DeSimone, good pace, just a little too high.
Now another sub for Rochester, number 27, Rachel Wesley back into the game. And she replaces number 17, Brittany Huber. 27 for 17. 27 for 17 here in the 65th minute. DeSimone and Marissa Braverman going at it there. Now the ball in the box. There's Not Right. Not Right pleading for a call in the box, but they're not going to give it to her.
It was a very dangerous take by the defenders. You don't really want to risk that unless you know you can make a clean touch on the ball. A few more of those, and we may just see a penalty kick in the box against Rochester, but for Oneonta.
So here is Not Right with the corner kick. And that one goes well up and over the net.
Just tried to overpower it there. She wants to put it in on net with good pace, but overstruck the ball.
Goal kick now for Bridget Lang. And Aaron Boyle's able to get this ball and keep it away from number 11, Ellen Coleman.
That was fantastic body positioning by Boyle on that play to body her, the attacker off, and then still settle the ball down and move it forward.
And now the ball is back to Lang. Lang boots that one away, a high kick. Now Rochester with it. There's Elizabeth Martins. Martins plays it in the box. Headed out by Dana DeSimone. Corey Ham chases this ball down. Keeps it in bounds.
Played forward.
And now there's Brett Meyer with it. Brett Meyer with some room here in the box, and that shot's knocked away, but it will be an Oneonta goal kick. Or, excuse me, a corner kick for Oneonta.
It was a very good run. She had Not Right with her, too. Took it herself, but just deflected away by a defender.
Here in the 68th minute of play, Oneonta with a corner kick. Not Right will take this one. Ball headed up in the air, out of the box. Now Fisher with it. And Danielle Crean slides to keep that ball away from Not Right. And now a sub for Oneonta, number 15, Meredith Clinton in the game. Replacing Not Right, number 13. And again, as you see Not Right come off the field, you can tell she's been beaten up over these past 2 days here. But head coach Liz McGraw might want to get her some rest and save her for the final 15 minutes or so. There's a shot just wide. Corey Ham with that shot roll just wide there.
I like her placement of it low and inside instead of high and away. Tough shot to see coming, but just missed. As you were saying, Billy tried to get Not Right some rest. She has been beaten up. She still came off with a smile on her face, though. She has been beaten up. Let her rest up, get her legs back under, and then hopefully get back out there in the closing couple minutes of the game for another opportunity.
Throw in here by Aaron Boyle, all the way into the box. And Alina Weiland clears that one away for Rochester. And another throw in here for Oneonta. In about a minute here, our sideline reporter Mike Gweltman will have an interview with Athletic Director Tracy Ranieri.
hands here. I'm going to let you guys take it over and start commentating it again. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tracy.
And welcome back. And while you were gone, you missed near a great opportunity for Oneonta off of a free kick. Number 25, Megan McGee, or excuse me, number 8, Marissa Braverman was nearly issued her second yellow card of the game, meaning she would have been given a red and out of the game, but the official did not give it to her. And Oneonta got a free kick in a great spot and nearly put one in the back of the net. It took a wall of Rochester defenders to keep that ball from getting into the back of the net, and we are still tied up here 0-0.
It was fantastic goalkeeping on the other end to get in front, block the shot, and then even block the rebound as it came in a second time.
Throwing here for Oneonta in the 72nd minute for Caleb Brantmeyer.
That's enough. They're both grabbing each other, coach. First one here, bro. Come on.
There's Regensberger with it for Oneonta. And now DeSimone in the box. The keeper lane comes all the way out.
No, you can't. Coach, I suggest you keep your composure because you'll be watching from the parking lot.
You see here the Rochester coach getting slightly heated, and the officials are warning him. And it looks like he's pushed it to the limit a little too much, as the officials is going to come over him and issue him a card.
So the Rochester bench is now issued a yellow card here in the 73rd minute.
You can never undermine the officials out there. They are the ruling voice on the field, and every once in a while a coach will overstep his boundaries, and the referee's going to gain control over him again.
Meredith Clinton and Marissa Braverman both go down, but they bounce right back up. Throwing for Rochester.
That's it. Aaron! Come on, White, let's use this one!
White.
Get a big ball, come on, relieve pressure.
Throwing here for Aaron Boyle. Regensberger plays it back to Fisher. Gets it right back to Regensberger. And now Rochester with it. There's Elizabeth Martins. And there's a foul on Oneonta. Now a Rochester free kick. And now there's less than 20 minutes, and the sense of urgency really going to start to pick up now.
You hear that? You hear that?
Going to pick up now for both teams. Somebody's going to have to put in the goal that, you know, breaks the 0-0 score.
Ball in the box, and there's the ball, and it ends up right in the hands of Amy Lusby. Lusby will be patient here, let her players get downfield. Back to Megan McGee. And there's DeSimone with it. Ball taken away by Elena Weiland.
15.
Ball up in the air now, ends up back to Amanda Regensberger. There's Meredith Clinton. There's Rochester with it, Marissa Braverman, who gets it to Bridget Varon. Now Ellen Coleman with it now. Over to Bridget Varon. Ball's loose, and Lusby comes out and gets on the ball.
Great reaction by Lusby to recognize her defenders, you know, ball got behind them, come out and smother up that ball before anybody else has a chance to put a foot on it.
Megan McGee with it now for Rochester. Just plays it back to the keeper, Lang. Lang gets the ball over to Danielle Crean. Crean still with it for Rochester. Trying to find teammate Bridget Varon, but that goes out of bounds. And now a sub for both teams for Oneonta. Na Wright, number 13, back in the game. She replaces Meredith Clinton, number 15. And for Rochester, Brittany Huber, number 17, back in the game, replacing number 8, Marissa Braverman.
Of today's match, there will be a short presentation on the press box side of the field. Thank you.
Here in the 76th minute of play, Oneonta and Rochester still scoreless. Second round of the NCAA tournament. Loser goes home. Winner advances to the sectional 16. Dana DeSimone trying to get it to Kayla Brantmeyer, taken away by Rochester. There's Catherine Rowe with it. Rowe trying to find Ellen Coleman. Coleman with it in the box. And there's a pass across the box, and it will be a corner kick now for Rochester.
That ball skipped across the face of the goal. Very dangerous ball through, very good ball through, but broken up by the Oneonta defense and played out for the corner kick.
Now another sub for Rochester, number 22, Jane Gaverty in the ball game. And she'll replace number 5, Kirsten Ross. And Gaverty coming right in the game to take this corner kick. Less than 15 minutes left here in regulation. There's the kick from Gaverty. Ball headed out. There's Brantmeyer with it. Brantmeyer gets by one defender.
She's going forward with good pace.
Brantmeyer in the box. Shot with the left foot. Goal!
What a fantastic run and score by Brantmeyer.
Kayla Brantmeyer with the goal. She goes coast to coast.
Full length of the field.
And Oneonta's up 1-0.
She uses her pace to get by the first defender who had to turn and chase her down from there. Leaves the other defender to pinch to the middle to just try to stand in front. She cuts to the outside and puts the ball to the opposite side of the goal. Fantastic work by Brantmeyer.
Kayla Brantmeyer got by Elena Weiland. Then she gets by another defender and she puts it in with her left foot. We have a replay of that goal from last year's SUNY Rookie of the Year, Kayla Brantmeyer.
Here she is beating the first defender, and she's going to cut right there. Nice little quick cut. Breaks it, and goal.
A big turn of events there as Rochester seemed to have momentum. They had a corner kick. The ball ended up on the foot of Kayla Brantmeyer, and very similar to a basketball player going coast to coast, Brantmeyer goes coast to coast. Nobody was with her offensively. She just got by 2 Rochester defenders and put it past the keeper, Bridget Lang, and Oneonta's up 1-0, and that very well could be the only goal they need. But there is still 13 minutes left here in regulation.
You know, sometimes in soccer it can be you're at your most vulnerable soon after scoring your own goal. It's not all that uncommon to see the other team come back and answer back with another tying goal, but we'll see if Oneonta can ward off the pressure.
Kayla Brantmeyer.
Kick here for Melissa Guglielmo. She'll take it instead of the keeper, Amy Lusby. And now we are at the 79th minute, less than 12 minutes left in regulation. Oneonta just a few minutes away here if they can keep Rochester off the scoreboard from going to the sectional 16 of the NCAA tournament. There's Regensberger with it. Quick throw in here for Rochester. Catherine Rowe throws it in. Ellen Coleman chases it down, and Lusby goes up and grabs that ball away from Ellen Coleman.
It was a good challenge by the attacker, but even better by Lusby to go up there and get that ball.
Regensburg tries to clear it. Ball goes off the official.
The official's going to be a little embarrassed about that one.
And there is Bridget Varon chasing this ball down for the Yellow Jackets. Knocked away by Regensburger. And now it's a corner kick for Rochester.
Well, I believe the official is going to be calling a goal kick on this one.
Stop the clock.
Ellen! Take it! Get her away from there! Get her away from there!
She's going to very much have to be careful with what she says to the official here. That'll be the 4th yellow card for the Rochester team as a whole so far. So they're really working themselves into a tough position here. Anything further from here could lead to a red card and put them even further in a hole trying to come back from this game. She must have said something to the official that he didn't like, and he's going to pause the play and let her know that he's going to give her a card.
So the clock is stopped here in the 80th minute. Number 11, Ellen Coleman, issued a yellow card. And the officials will figure things out here. And now another yellow card for Rochester, number 15, Bridget Varon.
Yeah, to think the pressure's getting to Rochester, and they're not composing themselves right now. The official's going to let them know.
5 yellow cards issued to Rochester today. 4 players plus the assistant coach for Rochester. There's Ellen Coleman trying to get the ball to Rachel Wesley. Taken away by Dana DeSimone. Now Catherine Rowe with it. There you see Brantmeyer chasing after this ball. And that will be a throw-in for Rochester. Less than 10 minutes left now in regulation. We are in the 81st minute. Oneonta clinging to a 1-0 lead. Ball in the box now.
But just cleared out by a sea of white shirts.
And there's Corey Ham now with it along the far sidelines. And there's a lot of contact. And that will be another card.
She's clearly, Rochester's now just not even playing the ball anymore. They're just going up and attacking the player's body.
Number 21, Danielle Crean, has issued that yellow card. And again, she had no intentions of going after the ball there on Corey Ham.
6th yellow card of the game now for Rochester, and Rochester alone.
Free kick here for Melissa Guglielmo. Rochester with the ball. There's Bridget Varon with it. And now it's a free kick for Rochester. And now another sub for the Yellow Jackets. Number 5, Kirsten Ross, back in the game, replacing number 22, Jane Gaverty.
Rochester coach has to start considering taking some of his players off the field who have yellow cards currently, so that they don't risk getting a red.
And again, if they get the red card, there'll be a player down. And very hard to score a goal when you're a player down, especially when you have less than 10 minutes to do it. Caitlin Burke with the ball now for Oneonta. There's a foul on Rochester.
Push in the back. Berkey had the positioning on the ball to play forward, and the Rochester player just pushed her right in the back to the ground. It's going to be a foul every time.
Everything forward, Rochester! Everything forward, kids!
Big boot forward.
We are in the 83rd minute.
Not right. There's a quick break.
Not right in the box. There's a shot and a save. Save from Bridget Lang there. That could have been the icing on the cake if Not Right put that one in the back of the net. Not Right. We have a replay of that shot for you.
Here it is quickly. She makes a break behind the defense. Goalie just stays low and gets to it. Very nicely done.
The clock continues to run. There's the corner from Not Right. DeSimone!
What a fantastic goal! An absolutely fantastic goal. That ball was on a one-hop straight to her. She just kept herself composed and hit it very flush, very cleanly with fantastic pace. Goalkeeper didn't stand a chance, couldn't even move. She was unmarked by the defense. That is just an incredible goal to score. One hop straight to you, concentrating on the ball right here as it comes in, and boom, blast it. Goalkeeper has nothing but the goalkeepers and the defenders on the post can only look at it as it just flies by with great pace. And you have to think, with inside of 7 minutes left in this game, that's the icing on the cake.
Oneonta up 2-0. And they are just a few minutes now away from going to the round of 16 here in the NCAA tournament.
Oneonta goal scored by number 3, Dana DeSimone.
Dana DeSimone,
By number 13, Not
leading the team in goals all season long, gets another goal here for the Red Dragons.
In a fantastic fashion.
And as you said, Sean, that could end the season for the Rochester Yellow Jackets. 17 shots on goal today for Oneonta. They put 2 in the back of the net. Only 5 shots on goal today for Rochester. Alana Fisher with it. There's Regensberger with it. Over to Burke.
Berkey's going to try to touch it forward and outrun her, but the defender saw it the whole way.
Throwing now for Oneonta. Again, Aaron Boyle will throw this ball in.
Yet another big throw here from Boyle.
And that's an illegal throw there from Boyle. And now 2 subs for Rochester, number 7 and 8. Emily Halam and number 8, Marissa Braverman, both back in the game. Throw in for Rochester. Less than 5 minutes left now in regulation. Oneonta up 2-0. Rochester with it now. Ball in the box.
Stop complaining, get back.
And now Melissa Guglielmo will take this kick for Amy Lusby. Less than 4 minutes left now in regulation. The sun is getting brighter and brighter for Oneonta. They're up 2-0. And they are just moments away from winning this game, beating Rochester for the second time this season and going to the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament. They won it all back in 2003. And they're a win closer to winning it here in 2010. Again, Guglielmo will just take this kick for Amy Lusby. There's Danielle Crean with it for Rochester. Trying to get it to Brittany Huber, but it's out of bounds. Less than 3 minutes left in regulation now.
At the conclusion of today's game, there will be a short awards presentation on the press box side of the field. Thank you.
Here in the 88th minute, another kick here for Melissa Guglielmo. Throwing now for Oneonta. And again, Oneonta taking their sweet old time here, throwing this ball in. There's no need for them to be in a hurry-up mindset here.
Ball, just nice flick onto Berkey in the corner. Just tries to turn it, but the defender just knocks it out of play.
And it's a corner kick for Oneonta. Oneonta already up here, 2 goals, less than 2 minutes left. They have a corner kick. Usually not right takes it, but it will be Burke here taking this corner.
Keep it on the ground and keep it under control.
Ball now in the box, and Rochester kicks that ball up high in the air. Back to Greco now. Now Rochester possesses it along the far sidelines. And now Greco with it. And Lang, the goalkeeper, telling her teammates to hurry up, get downfield, as there is now just 1 minute left in regulation.
You can hear the Oneonta bench starting to cheer. They're starting to feel the victory is just right around the corner for them.
They're ranked 13th in the NSCAA. They beat Rochester in their season opener all the way back on September 4th, 1-0. It looks as if they're going to beat them here 2-0 today. They won a national championship back in 2003, and they got a good run here in 2010. It started yesterday with a win over Roger Williams 3-0. And they came out today, a first half that was very physical, very close. And then Caleb Brantmeyer off a Rochester corner kick possesses the ball, goes coast to coast with it, gets by 2 Rochester defenders, gets a goal. A few minutes later, Dana DeSimone gets a goal. And this game is all over. The Oneonta Red Dragons advance to the NCAA tournament. They're going to the round of 16, and they are 1 win closer to bringing home a national championship.
Rochester 0.
Absolutely phenomenal physical game the whole way long. The only thing I can say is that, you know, for a while it seemed as if Rochester had Oneonta on their heels, but in the second half, you know, as it happens with physical play, it can be tough to keep your composure out there. Hence 6 yellow cards that were issued to the team. Kind of put them in a bad mindset, put them in a tough position to try to come out and finish the rest of the game, and Oneonta took advantage by putting in 2 goals immediately following, and even during the yellow card.
Oneonta had 17 shots on goal in this game, only 9 for Rochester, and Oneonta was able to put 2 of those shots on the back of the net. 5 shots on goal, for Rochester. You have to give credit to this Rochester team. They won their conference. They had a great year, but they just could not beat this Oneonta team. They got to face them twice. They got to face them in their season opener. Couldn't do it. They couldn't do it again today. And for the Red Dragons on their home field, they win, and they are going to the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament. Again, just this game was so physical. 5 yellow cards issued to Rochester, and again here you see Dana DeSimone's goal. This one was the icing on the cake, folks. This one put Oneonta State in the next round.
spectacular fashion off a corner kick, one hop buried, just absolutely phenomenal. The defense was in her disarray. She was unmarked, and she took full advantage of it. Oneonta played a spectacular game, kept their composure the whole way along, and you have to feel for Rochester. It has to be a tough, game to swallow here, a tough loss, but I mean, you have to give it to Oneonta at the same time. They played spectacular today.
It's got to be a great feeling for these Red Dragons to win this game, to win both games here this weekend on their home field. And now they will move on in the NCAA tournament to a different venue to continue their pursuit of a national championship.
Roger Williams University. At this time, we'd like to recognize once again Rochester for their...
For Sean Evanson, I am Billy Blake. It's been a great day, folks. And once again, the Oneonta Red Dragons win this game 2-0. They beat the Rochester Yellow Jackets, and they are going to the round of 16 in the NCAA tournament.
Bridget Lang.
That was that goalie, right?
Elena Whalen. Heather Alico. Kirsten Ross. Emily Halam. Marissa Braverman. Amanda Koval. Ellen Coleman. Jessica Newton. Tori Tilton. Bridget Barron. Grace Vanderven. Brittany Huber. Elizabeth Martins. Danielle Crean. Jane Gaberty. Catherine Rowe. Jessica Opatich. Megan McGee. Christina Diaz. Rachel Wesley. And the head coach of the Yellow Jackets, Mr. Terry Gurnett, who will be retiring after 34 outstanding seasons at the University of Rochester as the all-time winningest Division III women's soccer coach. Congratulations to Rochester. And congratulations to SUNY Oneonta, who will advance to the sectional round of the tournament next weekend. Once again, thank you all for joining us this weekend, and enjoy your Sunday.
Jesse! Yes!
I had a couple days off.
Did you post anything on Facebook or send an SMS message? Yeah, for the final score? Oh, you did? To Rochester. Okay, so you did do the SMS, all right, in the Facebook. That's good. As long as it's been doing that, that way everybody knows what the final score is. And then you could do the hotline if you wanted. You could do the hotline if you want from here.
And then just bounce around and find them. So once we we'll come on right then and there, so we don't have to talk for too long, because I don't know how long she's going to be speaking with her team for, and we don't want to just try to find too much filler space.
And then, you know.
Ellen, I'll take a look at herself. Oh, you say I suck. I didn't say I suck. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, all right. He said that I said you suck. Then the crest back. In it? Kayla, come here. Kayla. No, you talk to Daily Star. We'll send you. I didn't even say you suck. Dana's going there. No, you should have told Dana. I said you're gonna go Ladies, you need equipment. How many are we supposed to have? Let's go.
I'm gonna grab Erin.
Talk to her first and then you.
Mike, just go for it.
Go for it, Walton. Behind him. In the picture.
Go, Mike.
You want to go behind him?
How's everyone doing? I'm here with Kayla Bredemeyer, who scored the first goal to spark the Oneonta win. Can you take me through what happened there? You had one defender beat and then another. It didn't really look like you were going to get by, and you did. Can you just take me through your eyes, what you saw?
Well, when I first got the ball, I tried to slow it down just so that my players could come up and join me, because I didn't think I was going to beat like 3 different players. But I just heard my coach yelling, go with speed, go with speed. So I took it as fast as I could, cut it left, and just placed it in the back of the net.
And that pretty much sparked the win. Coach said last game 2-0 is the hardest score in the game. Obviously that wasn't the case because you scored 2 goals pretty quickly. Didn't give Rochester enough time to get back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, we just once I scored, I think the whole momentum went up, and when Dana scored, everybody everybody joined together to bring up the momentum and just keep playing forward and keep playing our game.
Thank you, Kayla Brennemeyer, everybody. Now we have Dana DeSimone and Coach McGrail in a minute. Dana, you scored off a corner kick from not right. Like I said, just take me through it. It looked like the ball was a little bit up in the air, like you didn't have a chance to get it, and next thing you know, it was in the back of the net and you had a goal.
Honestly, it was really quick. I just saw it deflect off Kayla, and then I hit it. That's about it.
There you go, and I wish you good luck in the next round. Good goal. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And next we have Coach McGrail. I'll run over there and get her. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win. 2-0. So that was the hardest score in the game. Obviously today you scored 2 quick goals. It wasn't that bad for you. 2-0 seemed like it was a pretty good score, pretty good win.
Yeah, I'll take it, definitely. The first one we put away, and you could see that they kind of dug a little bit deeper and were putting a little bit of pressure on us. But the second one was kind of the dagger for them. So.
And like you said before, the missed opportunities were what really were costing you the goals. There were a lot of missed opportunities. It was also a pretty physical game. What did you see a little bit differently in your eyes?
The second half or the first half, or just
the whole game?
The whole game. I think our speed kind of got around them, and they were just coming in a step late, so they were kind of getting cheap shots, and kind of being smart that way too. You know, if you're going to get beat, it's a smart foul to do it at midfield. You know, with the emotion, and finally we put 2 of those opportunities away. So.
Well, congratulations. Good luck in the next round. I appreciate the interview.
Thanks.
Good season.
Thanks.
There you guys have it. Signing off for Mike Wellman, Billy Blake, and Sean Emerson.